Yes, so listen, so lately since Jaguar Wright has, I guess, essentially gone viral again because Pierce Morgan gave her his platform um, to jag off on, okay? I've been getting people sending me comments and on different videos too, like not even in my Jaguar Wright videos, like other of my videos, random videos that ain't got nothing to do with her, asking me how come I'm no longer talking about her, and is it because I was just clout chasing and she's the queen and she was right and she was telling the truth. No, let me be very clear with you. I don't give a damn about no Jaguar Wright, and I'm pretty sure that Jaguar Wright know I don't give a damn about her, okay? Because I have videos up saying what I needed to say about her, and they're still there, all right? What you guys don't understand is that what I don't like about Jaguar Wright doesn't have anything to do with the allegations that she's putting on Diddy or Clive Davis or Jay-Z. All right? I'm talking about Jaguar Wright as the human being that she is, just in general population, with just the regular people around her. When I say that Jaguar Wright is a liar, it is evident that she is a liar. Anytime she can sit in y'all face and play in y'all face and play in some little girl face, making her, puppeteering her, talking about you. Yes, this is R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter. And everybody know it's a bold-faced lie. You know what I'm saying? It's like when my kids be like, oh, I wasn't lying, I was just making a joke. No, it's a lie, and it's a lie you told. You understand what I'm saying? So a liar is a liar, and a liar does things that liars do. You feel what I'm saying? And what happens is when you're a compulsive liar, okay, because something that I noticed that she do, what I do is I pay attention to people. I watch their mannerisms, okay? I come on here and I talk to y'all, but what I'm always doing is being vigilant. And before I ever decide to say anything, I make sure that I've done a little bit of my research too before I even open my mouth. Okay, I'm that person that needs to know, I need to get the gist of it. And I watched Jaguar when she first came out talking about Christopher Williams, okay? The problem wasn't that you were saying something. Well, yeah, it was. I have several problems. Let me just lay it all out to y'all, since y'all haven't watched any of the other videos that I mentioned Jaguar Wright in, where I talk about her disposition, where I talk about the way that she deals with people, where I talk about her energy and how she is as an overall person, okay? So since y'all ain't watching none of those videos, and you could definitely go back and check them out because they're there, all right? But the only person clout chasing off of anybody was Jaguar Wright, because has she not name dropped all those names and talked about all these people's wombs and talked about who doing witchcraft and how Andre 3000 stank and you know what I'm saying, all of the weird stuff, these people wasn't even checking for her. They done moved on with their life, got on down the road, and ain't nobody checking for her. So why they name is in her mouth is what perplexes me. But the fact that you will come out and even mention something that somebody had went through that was traumatic for them, or whether you know it to be traumatic for them or not. It could have been something that they did because they wanted to do it, because they was into that kind of stuff. But you coming out here running around telling people stuff, what you think is going on, and you wasn't even there. And then on top of that, not only are you taking information that you got from other people and other places, but then you start adding your 2 cents in there. And that's where the lies start coming in for me. So you got to know when somebody got a little bit of truth and they sprinkle in some lies. You got to be able to decipher. You have to have a spirit of discernment, okay? And a lot of y'all don't. What Jay-Z and all these big time moguls is doing, this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing that ain't nobody already knew, heard of, or none of that kind of stuff. None of that. Okay? But I can definitely tell when I know when a person is envious. I can definitely tell when I see jealousy. I can definitely tell, okay, that didn't work, so I'm going to have to go over here and try to do this in order to be relevant. Okay? For some reason, y'all got her thinking that she the modern day Joan of Arc or something. Okay? That don't move me. It don't move me. Because when I see you at the hotel while the lady is calling the police on you or on her because she in there jagging out, And she's recording. And as she's recording, she's lying to the police, talking about the lady is doing her some harm. That lady way over there in a whole nother room, standing in the doorway on the phone with the police. And she's like, oh, the lady is doing this to me. The lady is doing this to me. Loud, just loud and wrong. Loud and dead ass wrong, and don't feel no way about it. I don't like that. And I don't have to like it. Don't think that it's, please, it's not clout chasing. Anytime somebody got an opinion about something or has something to say about something y'all want to, and use, and about someone or something, y'all want to call it clout chasing. But I ain't got no clout. My channel is still at my little 2,000 and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what moves me. So the reason why y'all hadn't really saw me come on and talk about the Jaguar thing, or why it may seem like I'm quiet, is really because she's not my content. I'm not about to create no whole damn channel surviving Jaguar Wright. I'm not about to do none of that. I'm not about to keep talking about this lady. I'm not about to keep, because y'all, listen, game recognized game. And what I do recognize is that she's a master manipulator. For real. All right. What I do know is that every time she switches up and she gets to speak in all these different voices and all these different accents and all this different kind of shit, that's not a person to be trusted. She wasn't a person to be trusted when she did come out talking about Christopher Williams. She said that her friend is the one that told her, that walked in on him, and her friend told her not to say nothing. But here you are blasting into the world after your friend has told you not to say nothing. I don't recall your friend or you saying that she gave you permission to do so. I don't care nothing about how many weenies somebody had to get to the next level, if that's what they wanted to do. Now, it's different when the stuff is not consensual. Cool. But all of these other artists and all of these other people who got to the top by doing something strange for some change, and they are where they are, and they doing what they doing, and you down here on the bottom because either you didn't do it or they just didn't want to be around you. And honestly, the kind of person that she is not somebody that I would want to be around. She's not nobody I would trust around. Nobody, not my man, not my children, not my mother. You can't even trust around her own mother. All right? Like, listen, I'm not about to play no games with no Jaguar fans, because I don't give a damn about no Jaguar. But what I'm not going to do is sit here while this lady is lighting the town on fire and I'm not going to be sitting here inciting no riot. Today I did watch a video about, I think her name was Tania or something like that. I don't know what her name was. She was going through a whole bunch of stuff with herself and her daughter, but whatever. She's on a soft white underbelly, or whatever that is. I did watch the video, and something that I admired about her is that, okay, she had a story about her Diddy freak off, right? She had a story about it. She tells her story, but in the midst of all that, she tries to be respectful of the other people that were there or around, or, you know what I'm saying, who may have gotten caught up. She tells her story. She says, it's not my place to really tell these other people's story or say anything about this, but this is what I will say. And she spoke about her experience. Now Jaguar got y'all all riled up, thinking she about to get unalived or something like that. Well, if you out here yip yapping and jaw jacking, you know what I'm saying? Out here talking loud too and calling people the devil, when it take one to know one. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people around here that got stories about her. She lied on the Patty Pie Boy. Lied. She tried to tell Kevin Campbell business and got it all twisted. He had to come and tell his own business, say, nah, bitch, you got it wrong. You had it backwards. I wasn't the one out there. I was buying it. But that's what happens when the person run their mouth so much. They just start when you got to know when people just like to hear themselves talk and they don't let you talk and they talking over you. They're not effective listeners. They're not effective communicators. I'm going to tell you something that my grandfather said to me, and hopefully this applies to y'all. He told me when I was younger, and, you know, back in the days when you had the landlines at your house, right? And my friends would call, hey, Brandy, what's up? And I'll never forget, he told me one day, hey, if you're on the phone longer than 5 minutes, somebody lying. And I have sat and I have watched hours after hours after hour after hour after hour after hour after hour after hour of her and her old man, of her and Solar, of her and Legina Gold, of her and Nosy Ho, of her on that couch, on her and Storm Monroe, of her and Tasha K. I've watched when she was sitting down in somebody's basement smoking them whatever kind of cigarettes it is she smoked, talking about they not cigarettes, and trying to sell salve. Okay, I don't know if y'all was there for all of that, but I was paying attention. Okay, when she had went up into the thing and her cards declined and all that kind of stuff, she didn't have no money, she couldn't access none of her cards. Okay, she was down bad. Okay, when she went up inside of that police station, jagging out, where they like to arrested her, when she was inside of that airplane, jagging out. Like, come on, man. You is not dealing with no person. She may... Jag is unstable in all her ways. Period. I think some of it is entertaining. I think some of it is, ooh, what? I think it is great that people are coming out and speaking out about their own traumatic experiences and what they've been through. But I also know that in the midst of this, there's going to be some people coming out that's making some shit up too. Okay? So, no, I think, shoot, everybody needs to be held accountable. However, you got to know when it's your place. I remember when she said that Puffy tried to blow her car up. But then later on, when her and Gerald fell out, she said that he was the one that got threw the car on fire. See, when you walk around paranoid and you walk around nervous about who might be watching you, who want to do you something, you gotta ask yourself, what is it that you've been doing that's gonna make somebody want to do you something? And trust me, it ain't just oh, he's evil, Sean Carter's evil. You know why ain't nobody called Jaguar and said nothing to her about no cease and desist? You know why? Because she ain't nobody to them. Pierce Morgan got more to lose than Jaguar do. Jaguar trying to get some. In my opinion, I'm going to leave that alone. But like I said, that's the reason why. So this is more than likely going to be the only one that you see in me, because I really don't. Normally when I see her stuff that comes up it pops up on my screen, I just go ahead and push that I'm not interested. You know what I mean? She gives me a headache. I don't like her tone. I don't like her I don't like how she operates. She's one of those people who will sit down and suck you in and get all your business out of you just to go run and tell it. And they ain't had no permission from you to do so. And I don't like people like that. So believe me, this ain't got nothing to do with Diddy. This ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about, and what my videos are about don't have nothing to do with Diddy. Don't have nothing to do with Jay-Z. Don't have nothing to do with any victims. I'm talking about Jaguar Wright as Jacqueline Wright as a person. who she is. All right? So y'all can run it up, go ahead and leave little comments or whatever it is you got to say. Cause I said what I said. Yeah. But that about sums it up, you know what I mean? But it does come at the right time though, because I was, supposed to be doing my Vlogtober, not in vlog yesterday. So I'm glad I went on ahead and let this get on up out of there. But anyway, like, share, subscribe. I don't give a damn what you do. You can tag Jaguar Wright in it. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Okay? You guys have a wonderful day, a peaceful day, okay? Don't be consumed with too much of, that, you know what I'm saying? That's going to all be worked out. That's all going to be handled. God going to work it out. Everybody is going to get what's due them. You understand what I'm saying? And I do mean everybody is going to get what's due them. And if Jaguar Wright get a Grammy for this award-winning performance that she put on at the Piers Morgan show, great, She should get into acting is what she should do, because she's really good at that. She's really good at that. Really good at it. When Jaguar Wright talks, I only want to hear about her. Her. What she knows personally that happened to her. Because everybody is different. What she won't do, the next one will. Their why just has to be, more important than yours, apparently. The reason why they do something. The reason why they do it, But, it is what it is. I mean, shoot. He ain't that man that went up there shooting up that Trump Towers. He was talking about he was one of them for them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and why ain't nobody giving him his props? Why ain't nobody saying nothing about him? Like, come on, man. Like, nah, she ain't saying nothing no different than anybody else ain't said, bro. When you go on here and you talking about people's lives and what people done did and at a time when you wasn't even damn born. Like, come on, how you know? It's all hearsay, but I am finally glad that on the Piers Morgan interview, she did say, oh, I heard, these are things that I heard. So this is her first time actually admitting that there are things that she's heard. So, you know what I'm saying? It's things that she heard. Well, guess what? It's all the same shit that we heard. So, I could be, we all could be somewhere screaming to the rooftop about what we heard. But I also am a firm believer in allowing people to come out on their time when they ready to come out and say something about whatever it is. You know what I mean? And I don't think that a lot of people who are in this industry have a problem with telling you what goes on, how they made it, who they had to do this with, who they had to do that with. You understand what I'm saying? As they sitting in their house drinking their champagne and whatever, and you know what I'm saying? And sitting in the lap of luxury. I don't know, For some people, that just don't fly. And then for other people, they like, shit, man, I'm tired of it. This is what I want. This is what I want. And if this is what it's going to take for me to get it, then that's what I'm going to do. A lot of people don't like prostitution. A lot of people don't like, but they out there on the blade getting it. And a lot of them, they enjoy it. They like it. They like the fast money. They like the excitement. They like that fear. They like that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what? What? Yes, be an advocate for the children, because they're the ones who don't have a voice. But all these grown folks out here that made choices and decisions, the adults ones, if they felt like they was victims, they got the opportunity to come out, and I'm sure that they will. And the ones who don't feel like they're victims just feel like, hey, this was something like a rites of passage, or this was just part of it, just what it is. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And they getting what they got, then they getting what they got, and you should keep your mouth up off of that. You know what I mean? Because then that becomes not your business. And that's my only point. Okay? Bye.